Another Bombay theme is popular even after 12, 14 years of when you played. I'm sure you get a lot of requests in your shows also that
Yeah.
why don't you play this for
It's
us?
a wonderful experience with Rahman again, and the first initially they thought of keeping a theme for Bombay movie. So Maniji is there and Rahmanji is there, and both said they call me Naveen. It's a very important theme in the movie. You have to play with real. This will show your capability. ऐसा करके बोले. So I was like, wow, it's like challenging for me. Then Rahmanji, he said, see, the leaf is there, that tender leaf. The rain drop is falling on it. So while falling on it, how the slow shot camera or whatever it is, like the falling water drop on the tender leaf. So like that the approach should be. It should be that divine and that.
That was the brief.
That is the brief. That was
And
the brief.
excellent.
And he gave me a guideline. The theme should be like that. He gave me the notes and everything. He composed it, and he told me play. Huh? I used to play. No, not like that. It's like very gentle. And I played like that, that crispy sound, and it's like approaching the tender leaf, that keeping in mind. I just played once, and okay, karke nikala. And second time my phone came, no, I'm not satisfied, Naveen, please come and play again. Okay, I'm coming. Because it's interesting. Then I played like this. It's a beautiful thing.
Thank you so much for this.
Yeah, it's a superb team. Then later, what happened? Like after 1 year, we started doing shows. The first show happened. Performed in Dubai that time. So Rahman said, "Your Bombay theme is coming. You have to play that." I said, "Okay." Yes, I went on stage for playing Bombay theme. There are lots of crowd saying Naveen, Naveen, Naveen. They're clapping. First time I was zapped. So many people knows my name. It's like wonderful experience. That is my first experience. And SP Balasubramanian, I call him Anna. And said, Naveen, do you know you're so famous now? You're a star. You have that talent. God bless you. And see the applause. How so beautiful it is. I said, okay, he blessed me, and that is the first experience I ever had in my life. It's a beautiful experience.
Beautiful.
Then later I have seen like this tune has been used in the Hollywood movies even, and Singapore. When I visited with my family to Singapore, this thing
On holiday?
holiday, even in Singapore Zoo, they're showing, they're playing this piece.
Very nice.
So it's become, I was like, wow, my tune is everywhere.
Excellent. Congratulations. It's a beautiful one. You've been talking about inventions from a young age. You've done a lot of inventions in the flute, and I don't think anybody could have thought of an onion peeling and putting here and even coming up with a sound and playing flutes like this. Could you tell us about the other inventions that you have done?
No, actually, the flute, I used to love my instrument a lot, actually. So previously, I used to collect the flutes, and there will be a flute from this side holes and the other side holes. So you can play this side one scale and this side one scale. It's like one flute. That one, I used to have one like that, and I used to have a flute with pen. I used to write notation with the flute pen. I created my own flute. I just put flute on top of it. If any flute comes, I'll just play like that, you know. So that kind of thing I have done. And this onion flute, and lots of good varieties I used to have. The previously, like when I'm in Vizag, my some orchestra people, they want us to part of their band. So me and my brother, we used to go to perform along with them. So that time, like I used to imitate, because certain tones they cannot able to play on synthesizer, the tones. So those kind of tones I used to cultivate, like. Like a portmanteau kind of tone and all. I used to try those kind of styles, you know. Like that, I have cultivated a different kind of playing and all. The portmanteau, how that give the moog sound, moog, cog moog, and those kind of particular tones I used to try to imitate on bamboo flute. I mean, just a bamboo flute player at that time. So one time, what happened, like that, I have started collecting all my flutes. And one accident, I have lost all my flutes in fire accident in Mediatis
In Chennai.
in Chennai. So that time it's a quite depressed moment for me. So I never believed that so much. I love flutes so much. So those kind of experience is one of the I cannot forget in my life. I used to have my favorite flutes and all this stuff, everything. Even my pocket money I used to keep in my box. You know, my personal Sony recorder, and it's a very high-tech kind of thing. Everything in my box those time. So once I went to home, and while coming for the next day recording, it was burnt in the studio accident.
You lost everything.
I lost everything. Nothing is there. Not even my anything. Nothing. Even I used to have one key flute. Key flute we part over here. So then I came home and I cried with my mom, and mom said. I told mom, like, this is my end of my life. I think I cannot play flute again. Then she told me, no, forget about it. Because if God wants to take you, He could have take you alive. He could have burnt in the fire. But God separated you and He just took your flutes. But she encouraged me like that, and God wants to do something with you. He wants to speak to you. You just listen to God, not your instrument. It's the instrument you can create yourself, because these are you manufactured and you have done it so many things. But God wants to give you something more than that. You know, she encouraged me with the words. Then immediately she booked my ticket to Bombay, and she sent me here to collect some flutes. I went here to Dadar, and there was some manufacturer called Ramchandra Dotre that time. And immediately I went, and he went to a small godown. It's bahut chota. This was quite interesting time. And me and my papa, we just went and we sat in a small place. He put one candle there and light up. And you take this flute, you take this flute. He gave me all the flutes. Then those flutes are the best, I'm telling you. I have not did much selection in that. I just randomly collected some flutes. Those are the best flutes, I'm telling you. I just came with that, and I started playing with those flutes. And some of my friend called Trumpet Thomas, he gave me a Armstrong key flute. He presented one. And like that, no, so everyone, like whatever the some people, they presented with recorders and all this stuff. But the beauty is, previously I used to have all imitation flutes, but after the burn, I started collecting original branded flutes.
Oh,
yeah. I can say that in India I have the maximum collections of flutes. You can say like that. That's the beauty of God. You know?
Excellent.
It's a beautiful story in my life. And later inventions, in sense like I used to practice very well, and that time itself I'm thinking of doing my own album and all, with air with Rahman. This is like Vande Mataram time probably. So that time I started playing flute in the jamming room. I mean recording room, not some other for recording for Deva music director. I used to work with him also. So while I'm playing, one object is vibrating. After I finish my play, like some kind of sustaining happening. So I don't know what is this. Then I look around. There is one guitar on table. My colleague's guitar is on table. So I was like, wow, is it that sounding? Then I went near that and played again. The strings of the guitar is vibrating. So then I thought, wow, it is very nice, interesting. Then I played for some time. This natural vibration, that strings ka vibration. So immediately I thought, why can't I introduce strings inside the bamboo? Like a, like that the thought came for me. Then I told my papa I want to do this, and so I went and collected all the things and I started making it. Kind of approach, actually very well I'm doing as a contract artist in All India Radio. So my program executive, he said, you want to stay in Carnatic line or film line? He asked me like that. See, if you want to stay in Carnatic line, you can also go for as a research scholar, research karke, like how they created all this music, and you have to be in Carnatic field. Or if you want to go to light field, light music field, like a film industry, so you can see lots of exposure of your own. Carnatic is like it's a very traditional kind of thing. It's part of Indian music. But if you go to film music, like you can reach to the heights as a Gankleski. So that time I have decided, being a Carnatic musician, I want to be free and I want to play film music. So like that I have started. That is one of the reason, like I am not strict to classical music, but at the same time I used to listen lots of different genres of music, like pop and world music and motion picture soundtracks. All this kind of music gave me a different output on me. So whatever I hear, it's like, wow, this can also be done on flute, those kind of things I have cultivated. Like at the same time, working with different music directors, sharing with their thoughts and sharing with my thoughts, and we collaborated, and so much of beauty in it, like I played on Penny Whistle. It's an Airtel theme. AR said we'll do a theme of it. So I just played and it became a beautiful theme, So like that, even one of my favorite bit.
Okay.
And apart from that, I also played lots of different themes like Zera Zera, different instruments. I played on different instruments for tonal change. At the same time, like I want to maintain the same flutish sound with a different instruments together. Matlab, like nowadays technology, like we can fill up with the different tracks. Like previously we used to have only 2 chord on the film, so that is one thing in voice, and one thing is mixed track of music and the sounds. So but nowadays it's like multi-track, it's surround, so we have to fill up each speaker. So keeping that in mind, so I thought, why can't I put different flute in different speaker? You know, that kind of concept I have. So I started using one key flute with penny whistle, like do much. It's a really thick sound. It is, you know, that gives like it's a again winds only, but that give a solid tone. Nobody says that is flute, but it's something different. That's flute tone, you know. Those kind of experiments I have started doing it, and it was very nice. Even Krishna movie also. Krishna hai tu dadita hai du ra ra. There also lots of arrangement with the flutes. You know, I like those kind of things, because whatever thought comes to my mind, I want to first try with the flute only. Usually I can also play some other instrument like keyboard and everything, but so the best way to keep you going is to implement your idea on flute, whatever is good with you, you know. That is what I have tried.
So in the last 20 years, you've stuck to just flute as an instrument. You did not change to any other
No,
wind
actually,
instrument.
not instrument wise, but in Chennai I have sung 20 songs
Oh, you have?
as a singer. Suddenly one director came and he wants, because I am not fluent in Tamil, even I will speak little Tamil that time, and he said, the hero is from state, sir, so you sing a Tamil song. I said, okay, I'll sing. So first song I have sung like Katraga Varuvaya, Kadalaga Varuvaya, Uaga Varuvaya, Kuyalaga Varuvaya, Nisal, like that. There was a give me a chance. So after that I have sung 20 songs in Tamil, like Ande Nutrande, Nuralum Nutrande, like that, all pop kind of this thing. And Salam Gulamu, Gulamu, Salam Gulamu, Insha Tidikra Shaliniki, Salam Gulamu, like that. So I have sung 20 songs, and before that I have done music direction for 7 movies. Initially I started music direction, and see, I'm more comfortable with my flute. Whatever it is, like it's a divine talent, it's a divine gift for me. So I don't want to
Waste
waste it. And of course, for surviving, we can do anything, but the gift is gift always, you know. So we have to stick to the gift, and I started pursuing on it only. I want to go more and more, and I just invented a flute, and I want to do more on flute. It's my life.